booklets, whether it's carbonless forms, business cards, or printing needs, from rolling banners to retractable banners to everything that you need, you can reach out to Quick Copy and they will take care of you. They are located on 1900 East Dublin Granville Road, Columbus, Ohio 43229. Believers Attire. Believers Attire is a Christian themed t-shirt which aims and inspires to start conversations about Christ. They have amazing shirts. God is my president. ASAP, always say a prayer. They have my personal favorite, give it to God and go to sleep. Fear ends where faith begins, and so many more. If you want one of their shirts or if you want a bulk order, you can reach out to 220-465-0822. RG Kids Portrait. They specialize in maternity, kids, and baby shoots for all our moms to be, our moms with babies or with younger kids. Reach out to RG Kids and they will capture all the beautiful moments for you. You can find them on Instagram. It's RG_kids_portrait. Or you can give them a call on 614-254-2151. Akuba for all your natural hair and skincare needs. For all our guys, we have the the beard line. So if you want your beard to connect, reach out to Akuba. For all our ladies and our men, keep your skin clear. 2024, we're keeping the skin beautiful. Reach out to Akuba on www.akuba.com, or you can give them a call on 614-584-1845. As you are on, don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you're on Facebook, if you're on YouTube, if you're on Facebook, like, follow, comment, share, the whole 9 yards. We truly and greatly appreciate it. Now let's get the show started. So I am here with a woman that if you grew up in Ghana, you should know her. I think many of us were introduced to her from Mentor 2, the second edition of Mentor. Many of us were introduced to her with her angelic and soothing voice. We were all introduced to her. The lady that I am about to talk to, her name is C. C, how are you?
Good.
Why you look so relaxed? It's like you're about to sleep. Like, wake up, girl. How are you?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm doing great this morning.
That's good. I like your shirt.
Thank you.
Right after the show is like, you can happily hand it over to me. Thank you very
I'll do
much.
that. You're welcome.
So for people who don't know you, can you introduce yourself?
Okay. Thank you so much. Thanks to the media team, everybody, and to you, my troublesome girl. She's always on my neck.
You know you're on my show, right?
When you called me, I said today I'm in trouble.
You don't have a choice.
But thank you for having me here today, and I greet everybody who's watching.
Yeah.
Wherever they may be watching from. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to everybody. Okay, so the name you all know is C because of the showbiz industry, but my full name is Cynthia Apiakubi.
Okay.
Yeah, from the Ashanti region, Asante Bakwai, and Jacobu. Those that they know Jacobu, they know what I'm saying.
No, I don't know.
Yeah, it's in the Ashanti region. That's where I come from.
That's good. So many of us were introduced to you with Mentor. Yeah. But before Mentor, let's talk about where did you grow up from before leading to,
Okay.
So where did you grow up from?
I was living in Obuasi. I think I lived with my aunties when I was 2 years. That's what my mom told me.
Okay.
When I was 2 years, my auntie came for me. So I was living with my auntie in Obuasi, Bonkobre, until I was 10 to 11 years, and then we came back to Ejunase.
Okay.
Kwadas Ejunase in Kumasi, and then that's where I grew up from.
Where were your parents? You said you lived with your auntie. Where were your parents?
My mom was in the village, and my dad at the time was in Germany. Yeah, so
you had to stay with
my auntie.
Were you the only child, or did you have other siblings?
We are 12.
Wait, 12? Where do you fall in the 12?
I'm 4.
Dang, wow. I thought my 9 was a lot, but 12, girl, it's okay. We're going, but you take the lead on that one.
I know, right? I know.
Okay, so you lived with your auntie. Did you go, so you schooled with her, so then after 10, where did you move to?
To Kumasi.
With your mother or with another
With my
family
auntie.
Your auntie.
I was living with my auntie for a long time. I think I went to my mom when I was 16 years. Yeah, that's where I was living with my mom for a while. I just went there to visit in my hometown when she had our last child, I went there to visit.
So were you guys all, did she spread all of you for 12 kids? You were with your auntie. So how many of your siblings live
Some
with your
of them
auntie?
were living with her, and others too were living with some of my uncles. And
Oh, wow. So mommy we and then she decided to
say,
spread it across.
Papa, my we ba no abeti because so.
Some not say. So I read somewhere that you said you decided to focus on money instead of school. If that comment was true, I have read it on so many publications that you chose money over school. So how was your schooling like, and when did you finally end it?
Okay. From I didn't finish with high school. I would say it's at high school.
So high school is SHS, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
indeed.
thank you.
SS2, and I had to leave school because of some financial problems, so I had to stay home. Even I finished school in 2003, but me and go school because na mama niska and I'm my senior brother. We all came the same year, so one has to go. And you know, in Africa, or chairman TSA pension court, then stay home. And me being a woman, I had to stay home.
Guy, yeah.
So I stayed home for 1 year. Before after a year, someone decided to take me back to school. And along the line, the person lost a job, so I had to drop out from school totally. So I stopped schooling from SS2. I was schooling at Faith Assemblies of God at Tafo. Yeah, for sec. That's where I was schooling.
So you went to SS2, then you left.
Yeah.
So what school did you go for GSS?
GSS, Patasi, and GSS, the gangster group. Oh, they all know me.
Mati Patasi.
Yeah, Patasi, yeah.
I'll give myself one. At
That
least
time I
know
wasn't
one.
called C. I was called Misty Bosha. Then I'll just...
Kabium, hold on.
Mr.
Koba.
Bosha.
Now, where
That's
did that
my
name
name.
come from?
Because of Cynthia. No, me nyet. Me a ruffian girl. Yeah, I'm a boo.
What's the sign,
Oh
Mom?
my, oh.
And
yeah, me and
America,
your
what's the sign?
That's when God has done a lot.
I know you. What's the sign, please? I met you in 2017. What's the sign, please? Don't
But
lie.
a bed, though. It's a bed. Hey, it's a
We'll leave it for the people who don't know you.
Oh, one of
believe
my
that
friends
part.
once saw me sometimes because, hey, I heard you marry a pastor. If you marry a pastor, me, I'll marry Pope. I say, oh. Because I'm going to say,
So I worry Pope now. So Cynthia, okay, let's go back. So we SS2, and from SS2, and then you decided to say Ube Jai.
Yeah.
Okay. And then, so what led to music? Did you always sing at church?
Yeah.
And now I said, how did the music then start?
I started singing when I was 8 years. Yeah. From Obuase na or me tienum me penyum pa. And my mom do musia Daughters of the Lord Jesus. Because Cynthia was my mentor.
That was
and
my
she
first
still
interview
is.
was them.
Yeah. She's the woman I was always looking up to. So when I moved back to Kumasi, I went to Santase. That's where their church was. So I was there with them. And I'm called Johnny Group. I was your friend Living Voices. So I was singing there. And then along the line, I came up to meet a friend. Her name is called Dinah. Nanka ye almost Susie and Matt. She was my closest friend.
Oh wow.
So we sung together until Nema and Queenie and then the crochet Honomaka Cram, Johnny Group na. And then I started backing from people and Obi Tonoma, sorry, I backed them. Musicians nibi ba out eja. Popular stand backers and
more back. And see, this is at what age now? Like the official who say, okay, I have a voice.
From 14 to 16, yeah.
At age 14,
yeah.
I know who you say you have a voice.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Like me who say, I don't know but I can't say the may implementing and how to go by it. Then I started making some joining groups just to build myself up.
Or being a push you to do it, and I said when I was oh, when they more voice into let me.
I love music when I was 8.
You can confirm how me did with you.
Oh, me did it. I mean, everything I'm doing, I'm singing. I'm crying, but I'll still sing.
Okay, it's also back in Crawford. So at what age now call mentor?
My call mentor, I think I'm 20, 21 years.
I've heard a few stories here and there. And I wait a minute, I'm going to call mentor. When I wait a minute, I'm going to call mentor. And I wait. So what led to mentor? Why they push you to mentor? And that's also why now call failure for it.
Prince pushed me to mentor. Because I'm in the Prince of Mentor 1. Now you know the same group ewo Santa Ase, Living Voices. And he Okoba, and then he called me, he said, see, and Cynthia, that the name, I know you can do it, so you to go and register. And see, at that time, it was a guy that helped me, and I will always mention his name. I'm not ashamed of it. He helped me. He was a trumpeter.
Okay.
Your friend Yawajimai. He was the one that was taking care of me.
Oh.
No, mommy Sika to go and register for mentor.
What kind taking care of me now?
Because I was living in a mission house.
Okay.
Nameda, sorry.
Because I see a visa, because people will now
oh
make
yeah,
assumptions
Nameda, sorry
about
if you
it.
say in a bad way.
Okay.
But well, it's a long story. Say, whilst living with my auntie, 1992, you brought me papa by from Germany to Ghana. And the abrabomo by year now after me now so be in chain. So when me auntie issues no to ye free or pam and papa free. So we had to live with our dad.
Oh wow.
So you much so I had to go and live with my pastor at Agri Junction. Or more money I making they know I'm speaking the truth. And me na sorry in that mission house. That's where I shower, that's where I do everything. And now it's almost 6 years. I'm papa baby and
but maybe so papa no mom, were they still married?
Oh my god, long time.
Okay. Wow, while he was in Germany.
Yeah.
Okay. Into omo keke na okoda sorry fi.
I'm in the mission house.
Okay. Now we need pass and now tonjo mo
Na
asoro ho
ntina. Na minim sofo ntim ko tojo mo ho. Hwana because when say meet me at that because that time I was with my friend, the lady I just mentioned her name, Dinah. And also tennis one change. I said me that whole near the neighbor issues. So I decided to move to that church because me was phobia that and I asked the pastor no so say if I'm okay, yeah. It's better than none because me baby that
instead of sleeping on the street.
Yeah, and he happens to be a trumpeter, to about trumpet. By any time you baby I point sorry, he said he was watching me. Obi abeko. But later on, yeah, oba hobebo. But say obi abeko na me kwame da so ho. And then one day he asked me, say, "Hi, Anameda, me nephew be I don't have a home. This is my home." So he asked me, and I told him my story, and then he said he will help. And see, muwana or shows are not the me account on my kobake. And then
mentor. Still what that sorry, but
he
help or
you
me
free mentor.
Okay.
I sorry for you. And then me call na move you Bantama GNT. I don't even know. I've even forgotten the name. Ona no ne auntie ne mama ton body or Bantama. Mobile hunty. He has to give me a place. No mama shelter. That was the first time meeting me and can say I've had a home of my own. And that was the first time in my life I mean I did a friend phone so back so. My first phone or my use near friend Sajam. Na me home phone that.
Oh wow.
Sajam. Yeah.
What
I'm serious.
Wow.
I'm serious.
Indeed, so, back on the still winning a kasana.
I'm still friends with him. I will fall. Wow. But I will never forget him.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's nice. So through that, and then I let it was a Prince.
Prince, I catch him and I told him because my name is Nunya call or why I call Family Chapel. Victor say. Susanso. And I decided to say, "Oh, so back what they are, then I'll push you." Okay. And then he gave me the money to register, and I came to mentor. They me call 3 regions, but he family. They took me as a standby. I was me call Ashanti region. Yeah. My young family, but they knew I was good, but picking me. Until me do much call Takrade. Family standby, and I decided to go again into a whole man. Oh, my message so but told me, oh, Susan so for Victor so pay massam. So she decided to pick me up. So person minute. And I was doing her height and I was back in her at that time. I'm born height now. To me now opportunity to go back to the vetting again. On my test of Kofodia audition, I'm when I called her. So mommy, I want to come to Kofodia and then be again. And no mammy buy them cotton and change the choir. But a honson young family and then
wow.
So I call back to Kumasi.
And see, during this process, no more foul as a human dear. What bembegu kakra and
yes, I'm a
bembebu where wrong
cry.
Wow.
Cry. Now, some mechanics erratic. Me say I call back to the same at the NIBM. what am I going to do? I just leave it to God. Say, the honor person or you're my brother, it should happen because, but I knew, say, one day there will be a chance for me because now prophecies be brave has come into my life.
Yeah.
It was through my senior brother, me be converted to Christ. Ona nyame fan so or you did for a friend Prophet Isaac Apia could be. Ona converted me into Christ. And then he saw on myself like a friend of Kobe. He saw what I had. It's all by I've seen your CDs spread everywhere. I've seen your name everywhere.
That was a prophecy.
But yet that came. But how it will come, no, I didn't know how.
Yeah.
So me call me and say, I am family. I'm saying, then it's all over for me. So I came back to Kumasi from a human mercy here to Kumasi a while. And then I met her. I was there one day and then close-up hit video, I openly mentioned my name. It will be a frame, so I should come and replace the person. And that person was Becca. And that's why I came back into the mentor.
Okay. Yeah, you call me off guard. Now say, what brother brought you into Christianity?
Yeah.
You were not a Christian before, and were you just like, not me quite sorry? Because you said you were singing in church.
There be singing in church, no. I started singing from Obuasi. Obuasi, no, sorry. Because me auntie mo no mo kwasa ba me panimu tie.
Okay.
Me tie nyom na me to bi a me to ho me ya ade. But you moving back to Kumasi no. That is when me decided say me who say this is what I have. So I'll make good use of it. But just say ho na me ntimi fan ko show said me ba limelight na me be fam no. Nti me bra convert me ma me who say singing no nko. Enna nyam som no adom no wo ho unim se obetimi aye bibi. But engineer and penny focus so be what you are sorry so unfair. We have that thing there. You will be all pass sorry. Obi ne di otu no for say young sorry. But or accepted Christ.
Okay.
And the true him nam be accepting fully. A ho and my di no name commission no. Start to say
Eba. Okay.
Yes.
Auntie, we've gotten that you've already received prophecies. What call all these auditions? Yeah, foul. We'll call high and foul. Call high and foul. Auntie, you are still on standby for Takrade, right?
Yeah.
Auntie, was it Becca? If film any a do shame.
Yeah.
As in, yeah.
Becca.
Yeah. Okay. And when you got there, what was the film? Was it worth all of the, rejections? Was it worth it?
It was. Because when I was in the audition in Kumasi, I saw Becca in Kumasi. Many me no nyana ko Kumasi audition. Me who no. All I said was God has a purpose for me not to be. Say maybe I ye me ho na and kebi anka me to me. But beyond any reason. Until me who now say not just say na media. That's why we need to we can no here ni ya boa. Yeah, they remember sika because
wow.
Sika we mo ye and she was coming from a rich home, so definitely
yeah, that's true. Into Mentor, you get into the house.
Yeah.
Your first. What was I remember Mentor, they used to have like the entry songs.
Yeah.
I think it was even more popular than even the songs that they sang later. What was yours?
My song, maybe line me Menso me da masepa na mi nyobia Nenso menta darumenti Menso my TV3 see da masepa. That was my line.
Who are you in the group with? Who's your group?
Sandy and Tico. Yeah, me and Sandy. Me na me Slim Tense and I eja.
Me come wana. Are you sure? Comedian make
because Obumi was saying I na Slim Tense. Me
oh. You're very tiny.
Oh no me time. But now come na di me your sister.
Wow.
What me because me come be na me free bar.
Me di baby say also na ukra Ghana must go back about.
Oh yeah. Me ba me tonam kita Ghana must go. Me see me drew TV3. Promises wa me hu bags and comfort dey see on. Say abowa. Hono ma be master tiebu.
Wow.
Because I asked myself, hey, e be ban no be say you are coming to a show, you have sponsors near them so go for bag o mo dey buy no. Sister, na me hwe Ghana must go bag. Try ba ko na shim. Top ba ko. Me bag bi ekita me sister bag. Me kai pa fe na no wa won ta for ne bag bi. Na ho kra tete kakra. Nti na hye moto me ko me pese me yi. Me yi pa na pre. Me man to na band ya me boa me hu. Kasa me na ho kra me nyi show no kra na me nka meka. Because you know what I'm saying.
Wow. Okay, so what mentor now? You are a mentor. BBA started, you've gone the first time, will be a C, you know, we are hearing C, and then you got eliminated. How did you feel?
It was something I didn't even think of, because my field was the gospel side. In the week to the gospel side, I got evicted.
And see, what call they give you guys groups or what you be? So
Yeah,
it's
the
gospel
songs that
side.
we used to do.
What's it?
The songs that we would do every week. Yeah.
Okay.
This week Afrobeat, the following week gospel, the following week be a high life, and I
drew gospel.
I do gospel. No.
Wow.
Until I know na hear me because the gospel was my side. Until I mean say that day no, like I wanted to make Cynthia proud.
Oh.
Without some doing.
So how did you feel?
I felt so bad.
You went back to Kumasi. It was Mental was in Accra, right?
In Accra, yeah.
Yeah. So in this case, you've been eliminated, and then you went back to. Okay, so around the time, then I heard so you got closer to what's his name, Isaac. Or how did that happen?
I went back to Kumasi.
So how did the whole Isaac Showboy and Great Ampon thing come in?
And say when we were in the mental house, some of the producers comes to the show. They come to sit there and pick up the artists, the ones they want to work with. So one of them came there and then he spotted me. That was Bandex. So I think he decided to pick me up after the mentor. Whether I win or lose, he's going to produce me. He had that in mind, but I didn't know. So after going back to Kumasi, I went to Kumasi and I had a call that someone wants to.
Oh, so you were still close to the producers of Mentor?
Yeah.
Like before, after you left? Wow.
They made you so.
You kept in touch with them?
Yeah.
Mentor, what was your first song out for Mentor? First song, yeah. The first show.
Me Refika Crow. But my song that me bet me my first song Mekai.
What was it?
Sweetest Taboo by Sade. If I tell you now, you give me the sweetest taboo. That was my first song.
Okay, what was the other song?
And my song that me bet I'm Refi da. What love got to do with it?
Why? And one for dance moves now come. Maybe we dance now come maybe.
There wasn't any dance. There was a bridge in the song. That the key will go higher than the one you were using. How do me see actually say come? Me see actually me just say jana me say. Mo magana for you know some machine.
See.
Tina Turner is not.
Tina Turner is good.
It's not easy to sing that song.
Why did you choose that song though?
I don't choose my songs.
Oh, they choose it for you.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we have voice coaches for all of us.
Now the more practicing and sana oko to it.
Sister, crowd don't cry pressure correct me before so.
That one is sure.
I make me be as I bro for you. E twi ya come from that bro for yi. Touch the menu. Ba free Kumasi. Sister man say me school. Ti bro for me the man no to ho ansa na mato. I'm serious.
Wow. You have another song I'll cry from performing over it. What favorite song?
I wake up every day to make my pee. My favorite song I'm at so Come namaye, come namaye, come. And I'm gonna put the other.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
It's the way we meant we've been eliminated. Sad story, so sad. Don't go back to Kumasi. And then you're still in touch with producers. And the producers never also be pursued. So how did that go?
So I got a contact of the person and he came all the way from Accra with the management team to meet my parents, my mom and dad.
And who was the person?
Bandex.
Okay.
And on my says he's working currently with Ampon Isaac from Mentor One. So you want to bring it up? Am I okay to work with them? I said, I'm cool. You know, and then I honor me movie back to Accra. And then he rented a place for us, one big house, but to be out in the room.
Okay. So
Isaac and Ampon.
You guys were in the same house.
Yeah, and really, and Ampon brother, brothers, our homes to be like 4 rooms, so it was a big house.
Okay.
And I mean, I've been living with boys all my life. It was a normal thing for me.
So at this point, were you signed under him?
Yes, I was under Bandex management.
And what was the first song signing under? Did you sing? Was it solo and that's a mo 3? Because I know some 3, you know,
collaboration with a song.
What was the song?
First song was Osaberima. Hilale, 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 hilale. And then I recorded in the first.
Okay.
You know, and then we were in the studio doing Yeah.
I remember that day. I sorry via youth.
I know,
had
right?
to do that dance by force. I sorry via youth. Wow.
Until from there, and then we came back to Eradicate me, my and see
My
me.
favorite song.
Yeah.
Yes. Wow.
Nah, so on, and yeah, they didn't know my side.
And I know you guys were together. Be who Isaac are you CC. If you hear of C, you have to hear of Isaac, or you have to hear of Great Ample. And then all of a sudden,
And you mutete.
yeah, all of a sudden, and Timon can't be home. What happened?
I just decided to. When I was in even the mental health, they knew I wanted to go back to school because my vision, apart from music, I'm a journalist.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and as a newscaster. Nipa na me hwe no at that time, Emma Morrison. And I decided to go back to school. Until quite an idea, it wasn't about money, but it was about saying I'm person me go school. Until Emma Morrison, if she's watching me or someone knows her, she was the one who was willing to pay me or pay school, mommy. Saying come and go Accra. But at that time, I had a show in Germany. Until now was a kobo and was here. So I said from one show to the other, from one show in school, no. And yeah, you see, but see, I know they are.
Okay, into Mumutiti, you wanted to go back to school, and then you end up in Germany. How?
On say before me, yes, I may go school. No, your mental house in your know me ho. There were my dream, and I am now so yeah. And you know, me decided say no from 2010. They made Jana come to school kakra to continue my education. And yes, say be a bibi ni see intina. I was explaining why I'm an like you see. I decided to go back to school.
Okay, hold on. Wait, dear. Obia, anybody watching will say, okay, what fight is so hard to get into mentor? And then after mentor, no, they've eliminated you. When you had this huge opportunity, because at this point, no, Ampon was really at his great height at the time. When you had this huge opportunity, you decide, I'm going to leave it and go back to school. Obibeka said, "My sister, you are hiding," because even right now, I'm like, you're hiding something.
It took 3 to 4 years because mentor in 2007.
2007,
8, 9, 10.
Obiama opportunity.
My year albums, yeah, number into my cousin person because school.
I understand that. So why your albums? Like, see, I'm here. I plan to make go back to school, but China say Oprah friend me management. Tom catch and say, "Me sign it. Just me can't Oprah say, Charlie, I'm leaving to go back to school." There has to be something that forced it for you to say it's a wolf.
Oh no, BB force, BBNC.
So the relationship is still okay.
I still talk to Bandex all the time.
Now I'm pony
Isaac. Make me conversations quite for you to. I don't have any problem.
Because you know there were speculations.
Oh, go for
people because I read into people speculated say
BBNC.
And people speculated say Bandex are Jew Sika
oh
yeah, I read into it. So what to be say oh Yentia will counting away through hall and that's only Ampon you know
I almost say many Isaac Trempanana.
Yeah, I read that one too.
I conflict. No, it wasn't anything like that.
Was also through Hannah Isaac and so it kind of also disappeared a bit. Into there was rumors around that.
Me from Ukraine, almost the number. Isaac name upon the number. Oh, nyami tumfo. I'm only lady being a boy. They were still under Bandex management.
Okay.
But I mean, I decided say 2010. Me take it different
route.
But it wasn't any problem.
Okay. To take a different route, went to me uncle school, who called Germany.
Man, come me called Nama Bruchre Kakrai Muana. Me the Koware.
Who called him?
Oh, me chinwe
who called Germany. Germany music in the do sorry, and the do okay.
Kuchinesa.
And I know so 2007 I'll start 2013 now 2 coin, right? Am I wrong?
About America.
Yeah.
2013 I'm about my first born.
And I'll buy America.
Yeah.
Instead then I do buy America because I know so free Germany in Europe who call back to Ghana.
Nominate Reverend Sedman Ewo program. Sedman. No weapon.
Okay.
Musician Sedman. To 2013. Until me buy another Minnesota.
Okay, so about America for program.
Yeah.
For program, and now with the bell here. Why you gotta throw it in like that? Because I'm trying to avoid some conversation, right? So the conversation.
I can't. So be any say people know say 2013 me buy.
Oh yeah. Because I me share 2013 I'll buy her, and I'll sound call back.
No, me call back.
Who call back? And I'll sound buy.
France. Yeah. Call Europe, coaching Europe, and I'm call Honum.
Into back home Minnesota 2013.
Number 2016.
And at 2016 we call France, call back home.
Yeah.
Okay, and then we call back to Ghana.
Yeah.
And then how did you come back to America?
In 2017. Yeah, 2017 number America.
Tell me, that time no I was fresh.
Now
Oh yeah, now we and now the call Cincinnati. Makai. Hey, wow, I've known you for a minute. Makai.
And she is almost 5 years now.
Maybe now the day make.
I'll 5.
I'll tell people what you did to me with that child. Maybe more story later. What you did to me with that child. Wow. Okay. Into a movie about America at this time. So we won't call back to Ghana after the last one. We won't call back. Okay. Into a movie about what was the transition with your music career and what about America? Did you feel say you want to continue pursuing career? Because even what about we still didn't hear of you for a while. Except in for mobile. We'll drop one song.
Aborting,
yeah. What told me aborting. You dropped that one. But did you feel say you wanted to pursue music still and not say you felt like that?
I know the music in India is part of me. I can't stop doing music. But just that, don't say I'm a family which is the kids, so everything you have to do it around your children. Slow so that's why I'm now doing everything.
Again.
Yeah.
Okay. Were you signed under a management? Were you signed under a management? And I say you were not signed under a management.
Me free banders management there. Me management be contract. Until me to me kwana me come.
And one hour show say now we call. Okay. Yeah. Into what about America? What drop your body?
Yeah.
And then you still went silent again for another 2.
No, I was releasing songs.
A few singles here.
Singles and me both shows out there. But just said here, on Ghana, uko interviews near there makes the songs blow. But we do her now uko interviews na. She said here, Nana Hamilton over kwa bar to go and come back and one to me and sa and you man back call. But I'm caught first, but I'm still doing it.
Oh yeah, what they high I will be saying. But you feel say what's not Ghana? Now, your music career would have been higher, and that's so you could have gone forward with it.
Oh, Ghana, there's a one matana, but don't say we are no, any piano you grow. And the moment a bass away a singular are different, but when you start making babies and collab your life is being circled with. You have to think about them. Because we didn't get that chance. Me especially. I did BI, mommy taking decisions because of my experience in life. So me try to say I will do my best. Even if it's the last thing I'll do to help my kids so they don't suffer. What I face and I pass through. Because I'm a mechanic once a man. If you answer me car, phone yes and surgery me, or be best right, but or more they know I'm speaking the truth. So will be me at that time. Can you know, coming in baby, I'm here day. It be as happening, can we be a mission? And uncle to be a kitamin, and uncle me who, my Bob Rebby. Into me shot or bra, me bring who you're from. My papa, my mama side, I decided to give my kids at least, you know, and you but I have a reason, cause my bread. I don't know me interview with somebody. I told a person, poverty is a sickness. It's not a good thing. Until with me, I thank God say, and you know I'm happy because I can do my music all over again without nobody. I'm not so my dream is some say me timi amboa me ma. Many animals no be at me what on a cacra since said and I yet and I thank God for that.
Okay. So making that sacrifice was a huge sacrifice. Every mother will,
a whole lot.
You know, it was a great sacrifice. But then somebody will also say, okay, when you were in Ghana, you have the fame. Everybody knows C.
Yeah.
You know, compared to America, I get it that people here know of you.
Yeah.
But then compared to Ghana, you have the masses behind you.
Yeah.
You could have also still taken care of your family and your children. So movie called Sna Ghana, and you know, Ghana, you have the support there. You have people that know you are don't you think you could have still made what was their name? We've seen a few of Nasi is now back, PSA is also back. You know, a few of these people.
They were all there. On said that I went to a program, because PSA didn't buy now what you but no name PSA. But it was wrong because Nidina may hear no Empire me PSA in a boy.
Oh, so PSA has been there for a long time.
But Obi say and we are the buy.
Oh no.
And also that's what because I'm sure say in the industry sometimes say can't come you can't get there.
So you don't think so what's now Ghana and focused in Ghana and pushed one job, even with the kids, you know? You don't think so you would have made it bigger compared to Afia? Now you're here, now you have to now build the audience again.
Good. Now Sisi Anamenya and Yemami, which is Ghana and America. Okay. I mean international bako, home league bako.
Okay.
They're very important. They say I mean me boni me you know. Me bowa me say bo baby me free. Ama me man so anya international. Was anya home.
Yeah.
What am I saying? But say your home nko e be do mre bi no if I'm supposed to leave my kids and travel outside and I'll go somewhere. It be very difficult.
Okay.
Because ubeja ho fie. Why never show ma? But you dey make what am I saying? Yeah. Me who say it's good to build yourself and what you have right now. Because I know now what they know what meeting ya. Yeah. On say o can say me wouldn't or me wouldn't me ba na ye different. We do America ha we didn't know but enko baby a. We free kotoka pe. Esi o kotoka. We do Ghana for ma and e din na sa. Because aha the enim no ye okrumi ani our president and American I mean can say what you say. But with all these, abuame. Trust me. Sametana Ghana, menka se menye be. And there was one thing I was to say. First, and then on social media, and no ya the anajibum. But with our time, no, it wasn't like this.
Yeah.
Social media, and you too much like that. And then you trust this. And then you super and drive.
Yeah. Yes, no position you should be on.
And I see boom blade. Yes, audio Mac. Apple
Spotify.
What at that time no no. But what am I say?
Yeah.
And music no at that time no. Senior producer no be your charge amawa, especially with the churches they don't pay. Until transfers are what try out and then we end up being stars but we are poor. I don't want to talk, but there are so many stars they have names. Because the way they are poor.
Wow.
I'm telling you, me kind of natural. On my industry, they know I'm speaking the truth.
So how are they making their money?
How I almost survive. Okay. I'm telling you, you get the fame, but you don't get the money.
Wow.
Yeah. It is when you saw a drink. I want Fantanasia. Or Combado. Yeah. Wow.
Okay. This is what you are here now. What drop you a few? I think say we'll drop in 2017. You dropped. Aborting, yes. 2017, I'll drop you aborting.
Debut aborting, I think you said that was 2019. 2019.
I told me aborting.
I didn't much, I told you.
We'll drop you in 2019.
I think 2019.
And I will drop you a few others. How is the promotion? How are you promoted? Because you see, I know, say, are you under a management now?
Right now, I know there is secret actually in my camera.
I think they mean main kind.
There be a secret.
Can I come back?
A secret.
Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Okay, but you are under somebody.
Right
somebody,
now,
but you're embodying.
Yeah, right now.
Okay. So how is the promotion? Are you promoting it yourself? Are you paying for everything yourself? Because you see, and you said you're doing everything practically by yourself.
Right. Anything I make her say, wait, and no once I did aborting, to just for people to know, say I'm still doing the music. Until when everything
you funded that one.
Yeah.
Because I know we'll drop a album. I think said 2022.
Yeah.
2022, we drop a album.
Yeah.
You had a few people on there, Niado and all of that.
Yeah.
When I will fund it,
yeah. Me until say
you funded, self-funded everything.
Yeah. Until say me penny be on the audience.
I know there is
a secret. He's the one pushing and helping. Say everything. Until the move who are bonting be mono. Everybody officially no. The Ghanaians will know.
Okay. Into one drum, no, you know, I've heard all your songs. Yeah, I have it. There's no song I think say what drop. Yeah, I don't have a choice. I only hear the end of it. Do you write your own songs?
No.
You don't write your songs?
No.
Okay.
I buy my songs.
Explain.
I buy from people.
Obi trauma no.
Me odi afa gu paper so. Children say sentence no. What the mommy we are, I'll take it home and God will direct me. I'll go to the studio, he teaches me how to sing it.
I like the honesty because most people on come back and say, me and I'm trauma there and ya me ne di mami.
Menchura menyum da toro bia menya chorus na me de amani pa.
Wow.
Bacho me da ho na menya chorus, can you make a song out of it for me no de amami then. Bu on so ameto. Menyuma abodin ne ade nyina meto free obi. I bought it from somebody.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
And it was new song Adom. I know it's Adom why you dada. It was on your album from 2022.
Yeah.
And then you decided to remix it with
with DDT D Thompson.
Nidin Pacha because DDT net done this with my confused. When I first I was like, wait.
Nidianka say D Thompson or your engineer.
Thompson. Okay.
Yeah.
Into new song no so toy.
Okay. Nipa no mama boarding ne enyum na wunim ni nyina me dey agu me dey launch no.
Yes.
It was the same person, one person.
Okay.
I think they that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. I know it was given to me by Niado.
That was a good song. That was a
Niado
very
gave it to me. So
song.
I decided to do it with him.
Okay, yeah, that was a
Teach me, Lord. He gave it to me.
Lord.
Niado
Teach me, Lord, how to I know all of it.
Men je credit and father because me je fast see na must me create. Because me create me create baby to sing right now. That's my gift. But to write it me ni moye. But what you triguso sentence and as a paragraph. Nyame make a song out of metro necessary.
And so I drop a new one, which is the remix. The second one is Adom. I don't know how is the promotion like because I've seen it here and there. Yeah. But how is the promotion going?
Nyame Adom is going well. But that wasn't the song. I just made a proper. There is a huge one coming.
Hey,
that's the huge one. I wanted to drop, but in Pennyford yet
you're dropping it this week, eh?
Oh no, and check a crave, just a miracle maybe. I'll drop that one.
My snippets, would you talk a
because it's a mixture of an old Numbi, old. Old idea be na ye de yade ye ni na so say I say you know so
okay
and I ya kofa ne di nkaso mu na de si kire gum.
Why do I feel like I know the song? No, but just give us one line.
Oh me to
see, let's put our friendship on the line. No, let's put our friendship on the line.
Me to German yumbisa.
Okay.
German live. I'm per se like me reconnecting kakra so me garnish na kakra well
Jamal
as I watch kakra wonya yi wole kakra kosia gu nchan no
now with
me hand na shito the ataso don't worry
Mate. So when should we expect this one?
Oh, very soon, at least February
this year.
March, yeah.
February, March, I drop it.
Yeah.
So should we expect an album? Because what drop album 2022?
Yeah. An album with a program.
Oh wow, an album with a program. Hey, she said it on here. Please, thank you. Thank you, exclusive.
And I have my anniversary too along the line.
Oh wow.
20 years in the industry.
Wow.
It's just a short one because after Mentor cry 18 years in.
And I feel old.
Mentor is 18 years now. Yeah.
Wow. Hey, ready me. Wow, that's interesting.
I can't make it to.
So when is the program?
The program.
You've given us an exclusive.
No, the date.
Give us the date.
It's around June. Let's say it will be around June. And it's a huge program, so coming from under the management to the Oberton.
I want to announce who the new management is.
I know they're very soon.
And the album, I know say now you're close with Anita free year. Are we expecting something from both of you?
Oh, definitely, yeah, but
But Mumi and you together.
I know, right? I know.
Yeah, Mumi and call program. I was looking at both of you like, yeah, why?
Okay.
So you should expect something from both of you very soon. Okay, so you see, I will drop an album very soon, and I will drop another song which is coming February, and then there's a program in June.
Within this year, the new be brain.
But just this year, me pay me manager Montreal exclusive on the sit-down show with Jasmine. Wabeka Vivia.
Oh.
So my final Obiano, you've been through a lot. There's been a struggle for you to get here. It's been hard work, determination, and you've made sacrifices. Obia, let's say right now they're in the pit of I want to quit. What would you say to them?
Don't quit. Because if I had quitted, I wouldn't be here today. So the only thing now I would say to people, and I say, it's not easy, but trust me, there is a way out in everything in this life. Maybe it will sound like you have to even end it all. I tried this once. I was telling somebody in an interview, it came to a time I needed to take my life. I wanted to end it all. But I didn't know. My question is, he said, if I had ended all and can then come into with him, come in Makasa, MOB won't turn him. But what we usually forget, and say, Yana in say, Yewi, but when you mean in him, what he has for us. I say, near Diana Yemuno, Yemujato, he had a plans. But before that plans comes to pass, now, look at somebody like David. Then I want come. But Nanyame prepared for a purpose. The donkey was somewhere. There was no need for that donkey. But one day, Jehovah sat on that donkey. That was the day our donkey now, ever your donkey. And to trust me, no matter what you're facing today, and let's see, I'm sitting here, I'm speaking to you, I'm speaking English. Or maybe I say, I don't know, meeting me, come brofo. Brofo no, it will be on my work school. Okay, the degrees, but they can't. But me, bra sister, SS2, second term in school.
Oh, wow.
But I have traveled all over, everywhere. I speak for myself when I go for interviews. Just ask for the grace, and it will take you there. And just believe in God. And I didn't hear so say, Oba power and you be also bo abrabo papa minia daseni. We can't do it all. But the little you can do for God to also come to your aid, just do it.
Wow.
And He's going to work with that.
I'm going to ask you a last question. If you could tell yourself something before going to mentor, what would you say to yourself? Like with everything you know now, I will be true, I know. If you have to advise you yourself before you went to mentor, what would you say to yourself?
To myself, say, that's all. There is hope. There is hope. Upon pant back on the coin. Upon see me free money. Determination, nay, at the end of the minister saying, obey. That is the hope. And now,
Well, my name is Cecilia. What would you say to your kids?
Oh, my lovely and kiddie boos. Just I mean, who said you mean come on, cry?
I can't
love
take
you guys so much, okay? I love you guys so much. You guys mean a lot to me. With my first child, I'm experiencing what our mothers go through.
Oh, wow.
And God bless every mother, because it's an experience you will never forget.
Really?
Yeah. It's an experience, and I love you guys so much. Sometimes
Thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me.
We are not done yet.
And everybody, thank you so much.
Thank you for being here. We're not done yet. C is about to perform her song. Her new single just dropped. It's called Adom. You can find it on all digital platforms. It's called Adumbi. Is it Adumbi or Adom?
Yes, Adom.
Adom.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know, main one, Adumbi.
Adumbi.
And our remix,
the remix is Adom. ADOM. Adom by featuring DDT.
DDT.
Go find it on all your digital platforms. We are moving on, and she's about to perform her song. Stay right here. We're going to the next one. Oh, just one.
Oh, okay. Hey, Asamo. I'm going to
Let's go.
I'm sorry. It was live. It's Yeti anyama timinim dia na misika na mafe. Nana dumbi na so mi so dumbi keke. Ai atom be abroad so and atom be not so me so atom be keke. Hey, and atom be not so me so atom be yo and atom be not so me so atom be keke. Yeah. Asamitim come banging atom. Samitim come me mui piane atom. Ayanatum no menya te amenya. Atom be amenya. Onyamina tomakwa. No nyama wotimbi. Nyamina atom na atom. And atom. And I don't be not so me so I don't be keke. Me da nyame na tomate, nyame na tom. I must see me tear me my and you want to see Uncle Busa Jesus. Na don't be not so me so. Maybe I must see me tear me my and you want to see Uncle Busa Jesus. Nana dumbi na so me so ubu sama no pa adumbi na so me so ai every answer adumbi and adumbi na so me so shira na wa shira me adumbi na so me so adumbi yo and adumbi na so me so adumbi keke. Atom and atom, adum me me yes me. Hey, atom and atom be not so me so atom be keke. Let's get it. Oh, it was a great show. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you. I can't wait to see what you have next. I can't wait to see all the things that you'll be doing. Thank you guys so much for watching. And we'll catch you guys same time with a sit-down show next Saturday. God bless. Be safe. Bye-bye for now.